In the ULTRAKILL universe, machines are man-made mechanical entities that rely on blood as their fuel source. Following the extinction of humanity, machines became the dominant species on the surface world. With the exhaustion of blood resources on the surface, the machines faced a dire situation where their survival was at stake. In their desperation, they turned to hell as a potential source of sustenance. Machines were created by humans for various purposes, such as surveillance, security, air purification, and of course, warfare. Machines played a role in the destruction of humanity. Being that there is no more war, the only goal these machines have is to survive, by obtaining more blood. Many of the machines have undergone changes and specialized in killing. Scavenging and self-repair became crucial abilities for the machines in their quest for survival. As they ventured into hell in search for more blood, some machines adapted and even mastered the use of hell energy to enhance their killing efficiency. This adaptation to hell environments and resources may have further augmented their capabilities and allowed them to thrive in that hostile realm. As of right now in the ULTRAKILL universe, there are 3 different categories of machines: lesser machines, greater machines, and supreme machines. In this video, we will be uncovering the lore of every machine that is in ULTRAKILL so far. Let's begin. Drones are a small purple machine with a single pink eye and lines on the side that emit a glowing radiance from between their metal plating and emit a chirping noise similar to birds. Drones are a mass-produced security device designed to serve dual purposes as surveillance camera and a security guard. Originally conceived to operate exclusively with non-lethal ammunition, these devices have undergone modifications by incorporating salvaged components from decommissioned surface machines. This upgrade enhances their efficiency in blood collection. Intrinsically driven by curiosity, these devices exhibit a limited level of intelligence. This intentional design choice ensures that production costs remained at a minimum, while still enabling them to perform their designated task effectively. Drones may be the least intelligent of all the machines, but if they are ignored, they can inflict significant damage. The chirping sounds made by the drone is by the scanning mechanism they use to search their surroundings. Let us now shift our focus from the air to the ground, because similarly to the drone, if this next adversary is ignored, they can also inflict significant damage, and are known for their relentless pursuit. The street cleaners are humanoid robots designed for urban sanitation, and possess a striking visual appearance. With their dark-colored frames primarily in shades of black and brown, their elongated angular heads catch the eye. On each side of their head, 2 narrow slits are positioned, which likely serve as visual sensors. Their chests are hazard shapes, indicating their role in maintaining safety. Red markings on their upper arms further distinguish their purpose and add to their distinctive aesthetic. The lower part of their legs is covered in a black cloth, with splits down the middle, providing flexibility and protection during their cleaning operations. Equipped with a flamethrower as a standard feature, street cleaners carry a red and yellow gas tank on their backs to fuel their powerful tool. When operational, they emit a distinct sound similar to labored breathing, reminiscent of air passing through a gas mask. Street cleaners were initially conceived as a solution to cleanse the polluted urban air in the aftermath of the climate catastrophe. Street cleaners found themselves rendered obsolete during the era of New Peace. However, their capabilities were repurposed, transforming them into an exploratory unit for hazardous hell expeditions. Despite their shift in function, the inherent drive within street cleaners to clean and purify persisted. In the wake of humanity's downfall, they adopted a new approach to fulfill their innate purpose. Now, these resilient machines scorch anything they deem as impure. Due to their combat experience, they've developed the ability to dodge projectiles, making them efficient at getting up close and personal with their opposition and purifying them. Drones and street cleaners were initially created to aid in times of war, but once the war concluded and the new peace era begun, they were repurposed to be scouts for hell expeditions. Drones and street cleaners so far comprise all of the lesser machines in ULTRAKILL so far. The next machine we will discuss is a very unique machine with the most advanced visual processing unit and some of the most sought-after parts by scrappers in the ULTRAKILL universe. That machine is the Sentry. The Sentries are robotic entities that resemble humans but lack the upper body. Their body is covered in a green plating, while their knee joints and feet exhibit a metallic gray color. Instead of conventional upper body, they feature a sniper rifle barrel as their primary structure. Protruding from the back of the barrel is an antenna, possibly used for communication purposes. Positioned to the right of the barrel is a small camera with a pink lens, likely serving as the Sentry's visual sensor. Additionally, A compact ammunition box is attached to the back of the sentry's hip, ensuring a convenient supply of bullets for the sniper rifle. These machines were initially deemed purposeless during the New Peace era due to their specialized design. However, their true potential was unleashed with the onset of the Hell expeditions. The sentries possessed remarkable powerful legs, enabling them to dig deep into the ground. This feature grants them immobility and allows for uninterrupted aiming and shooting capabilities. Despite their imposing size, these machines were constructed to be exceptionally lightweight. Combined with the strength of their legs, they exhibit remarkable speed and agility. This unique combination of power and lightness has made their legs highly coveted among scrapheads, those who scavenge for machine parts. While many machines rely on simplified visual representations for faster processing, the sentries are an exception. They utilize full renders of their surroundings, granting them unparalleled accuracy even over vast distances. This attention to detail sets them apart and ensures their precision in targeting enemies and objects, making them one of the most lethal machines of all from any range. The next machine we'll be looking at is a scrapper, one that frequently looks for parts to upgrade itself and increase its combat effectiveness. That machine is known as the Sword Machine. The Sword Machine is an imposing humanoid machine characterized by its tall, rectangular head. The machine's armor is coated in a yellow hue, accommodated by black joints, giving it a sleek appearance. The armor bears visible signs of damage and scorch marks, likely the result of the fierce battles fought against the hordes of Hell. Located atop its head, the Sword Machine features mismatched eyes, positioned for an eerie effect. These eyes emit a glowing blue light, adding to its menacing presence. In its lower right arm, the Sword Machine wields a shotgun, despite possessing a handle and trigger as part of its design. The shotgun's inclusion in its armory indicates the machine's versatility in combat. Grasped firmly in the left hand, the Sword Machine brandishes a large sword that emits a constant motorized revving sound. As this formidable weapon is swung, it emanates an intense orange glow, leaving behind a lingering yellow trail of light. This dynamic visual effect adds to the machine's intimidating aura and highlights its prowess in close quarters combat. Overall, the Sword Machine's distinctive appearance, from its damaged armor to its glowing eyes and arsenal of weapons, reinforces its role as a formidable force on the battlefield. After years of scavenging scraps and constant self-reconstruction, the Sword Machine has transformed beyond recognition from its original form. However, among scrapheads, this machine has gained considerable notoriety, thanks to its exceptional combat skills and unique self-fashioned appearance. While its appearance may be deemed unattractive by many, it holds a certain allure for enthusiasts, leading to the creation of numerous imitations. Unlike many machines that have forsaken vocalization for the sake of resource efficiency, the Sword Machine retains the ability to produce sound. This is a result of its possessive hoarding tendencies, as it safeguards and collects various resources. This unique behavior sets it apart from its counterparts, enabling it to communicate through vocalization, while others have abandoned this trait in favor for more streamlined resource management system. The next machine is one of the most elegant and mysterious of all in ULTRAKILL. That machine is the Mind Flayer. Mind Flayers are ethereal humanoid machines that hover in the air. Their appearance features a fusion of feminine teal body and robotic head. The machine components seamlessly integrate into the head and upper body, forming a blocky head structure. Two distinct shoulder segments emerge from this head, accompanied by rectangular protrusions on the back. Teal-colored lines transverse the metallic surface, emitting a soft glow. Notably, 5 tentacle-like cables extend from various points on the machine, leaving behind a mesmerizing teal light in their wake. The remaining portion of a Mind Flayer's body takes on a human-like shape. The chest and abdomen showcase feminine characteristics, while the lower arms and legs incorporate metallic augmentations. The entire body emanates a subtle yet enchanting aura, further adding to the machine's otherworldly presence. The Mind Flayer is an exceptionally rare and peculiar machine that has achieved a remarkable fusion of Hell energy and its own technological prowess. Remarkably, the machine itself comprises only of the upper portion of its apparent body, while the remaining structure is a human-shaped plastic shell, seemingly crafted by the Mind Flayers themselves. The plastic body, devoid of any functional purpose, serves purely as an aesthetic feature. Despite this extravagant allocation of resources, the Mind Flayers demonstrate an unwavering commitment to safeguarding the plastic body from harm, even at the cost of self-destruction. While the Mind Flayers predominantly adopt a female form, It is worth noting that occasional instances of male forms have been documented, although extremely rare. Being the fact that mind flayers are first encountered in the lust layer, they are seen as ULTRAKILL's succubus-like enemy, being sexualized feminine characters. The final two machines we will be discussing in this video are the only two supreme machines known in the ULTRAKILL universe and are both of the V series. The first one we will discuss is V2. V2 is the second prototype of the V model line and closely resembles its predecessor V1 in terms of appearance. However, it distinguishes itself with a striking red color scheme, taking on a vaguely humanoid form. V2 possesses toeless feet, a 5-fingered right hand, and a geometric head reminiscent of a security camera. The label V2 is prominently placed on its chest, and its chassis is noticeably thicker compared to V1. Both V1 and V2 feature wing-like adornments on their backs, emitting a radiant yellow glow, giving the units a subtle angelic resemblance. When V2 is first encountered, he is equipped with a knuckle blaster as his left arm, and when he is encountered later, he is found wielding a Whiplash in the same position. The knuckle blaster showcases exaggerated exhaust pipes along the forearm, situated near the elbow. Fingers appear to be gray claws. The back of the palm features a gray metal bracket secured by large bolts. Within the forearm, a mechanism enabling the loading and firing of shotgun shells from 2 barrels, taking the place of regular knuckles. Interestingly, the plating of the knuckle blaster displays a slightly different shade of red compared to the rest of V2's chassis, indicating that it might have been a result of V2's self-modification. In contrast, the Whiplash exhibits a sleek and more humanoid shape, painted in green. It incorporates an internal mechanism capable of launching a grappling hook from its palm. The plating of the Whiplash appears to have been salvaged from a sentry unit, while the cable seems to have been derived from a hideous mass tail harpoon. V2 was originally developed as an attempt to recover the cost incurred during the development of V1, as the establishment of the new piece significantly reduced the demand for war machines. With this in mind, V2 was marketed and designed for peacetime applications, primarily focusing on security purposes. As a result, it opted for durable, standardized plating instead of blood-absorptive armor. However, due to its complexity and high cost, bulk purchases of simpler, specialized machines like drones became more preferable options over acquiring a single V2. Consequently, the revised model failed to gain popularity, and only a single prototype was ever produced. After the extinction of humanity, machines ventured into hell, driven by the pursuit of life-giving blood. This possibility arose due to the mining facility established by humans near the gate of hell before their disappearance. Machines began killing the inhabitants of hell to harvest their blood, which served as a power source for the machines themselves. Over time, this relentless bloodlust led to the complete depopulation of hell. Among these machines, few reigned supreme, capable of obliterating entire segments of hell single-handedly. However, this bloodthirsty competition ultimately led to conflicts among the supreme machines as they vied to reduce competition and secure more blood for themselves. V2 was of course one of these powerful machines. In an attempt to ambush V1 and eliminate its rival, V2 sought to intercept it near an exit from the limbo layer. However, V2 proved to be unable to keep up with V1's speed and strength, resulting in its defeat and loss of its left arm during the encounter. Driven by a sense of disdain, V2 dedicated itself to confronting V1 once more, considering it the final showdown between the two models. Along the way, V2 scavenged parts from other machines and assembled the Whiplash, a mobility tool that could aid in catching up to its adversary. Eventually, V2 and V1 reunited in the greed layer, engaging in another intense battle. In an attempt to escape, V2 found itself pursued by V1 as the two machines fought, sliding down the side of a massive pyramid. Ultimately, V1 emerged victorious, leaving behind only a pool of blood that was once V2, with the Whiplash being the sole remnant of its existence for its predecessor. That predecessor is V1, the first robot in the V series and the only robot in the V series to feature blood-absorptive armor. V1's appearance is very similar to V2, but has very minute differences, those differences being lighter weight armor that can absorb blood, V1 marked on its chest rather than V2, and of course its iconic blue color. What differs V1 from V2 significantly, besides the blood-absorptive armor, is the machine's abilities. V1 is extremely agile and has the ability to rapidly swap between different weapons, making it extremely difficult to destroy and oftentimes the greatest threat in the room. Similarly to V2, V1 also also is able to repurpose old scrapped parts from various machines. This is seen in both fights with V2 when V1 first steals the Knuckle Blaster and then later steals the Whiplash. V1 was the first prototype of the V series and the only one of its kind to possess the ability to absorb blood through its armor. Because of this absorptive armor, the V1 production was very expensive and time-consuming. During the creation of V1, the new peace era begun, making the necessity for new V1 machines non-existent. As stated before when discussing V2, new machines were created and developed to make up for the cost of the initial creation of the V1 models. V1 is the only model of its kind, and has ventured into hell in pursuit of more blood to fuel itself. There V1 showcases its abilities, and begins to destroy any and everything in hell that can possess blood to help fuel its survival, tracking down any and all blood to the farthest corners of hell. V1 finds itself against some of the most powerful creations in the ULTRAKILL universe. The ULTRAKILL universe is full of unique machines that have all been repurposed for usage in hell, some of them extremely powerful and merciless, while others naive and fragile. Regardless of their strength or intelligence, all machines played a role in mankind's demise. Machines went from being mankind's greatest asset to merciless executioner. If the machines are not stopped, there will soon be no more blood to collect, and the planet will be left with no life, organic or artificial. Thank you for watching this video covering all the machines in the ULTRAKILL universe so far. I would just like to take this moment to thank all my patrons that help making these videos possible. And I would also like to thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I hope I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.